Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing the Unpopular Opinions book tag. Now this book tag has been around for a while now, and I was always kind of hesitant to do it because, I didn't want anyone to get upset if there's a certain book that I dislike that they like. But I think this tag is a lot of fun. This was originally created by the book Archer. I'll go ahead and link her video down below, so definitely go check it out. As I said, please don't be offended if there is a specific book that you like that I don't like, or, vice versa. I don't mean it personally at all. Okay, so question 1, a popular book or series that you didn't like. Now, I think this book, most people didn't like it on BookTube, but this book was so popular. I'm not just talking about BookTube, but just like the entire world. And that is 50 Shades of Grey by E.L. James. I did not like this book. I'm not going to be continuing on with the series. I think I read just a few chapters of it and it just wasn't for me. I think a lot of people on BookTube didn't like it. That seems to be the consensus, that like most people have the same opinion as I do with that. But this book was just so freaking popular, just like on the news, on the radio, like everywhere. This book was just exploding everywhere, and I did not like it at all. Question number 2, a popular book or series that everyone else seems to hate but you love. For this, I'm going kind of more with like mixed reviews. There are 2 books in particular that had really mixed reviews on BookTube, and I gave them a 5 out of 5 stars. So the first one is Illuminate by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff. I know there are a lot of people who loved this book, but there were also a lot of people who didn't. So this one kind of had that like 50-50. You like either loved it or you hated it. I was definitely one of the ones who loved this book. It was amazing. I do have a book review on it, and I'll link it down below if you're interested in it. And the next book is Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas. Once again, this is kind of the same thing. Like, you either loved this or you hated it. I love this book. I gave it a 5 out of 5, or maybe a 4.5 out of 5 stars. But there were quite a few people that did not like this book. I think they had trouble like understanding the main character, like Selena. You either love her or you don't. She's quite of an interesting character, and she can be a little bit annoying at times, so I can see why some people didn't enjoy this book as much as I did, but I was definitely that group that absolutely loved it. Question number 3, a love triangle where the main character ended up with the person you did not want them to end up with, or an OTP that you don't like, obviously warned for spoilers. Okay, so this will be a spoiler. If you have not read A Court of Mist and Fury by Sarah J. Maas, you will be spoiled. So I'm gonna go ahead and put spoiler across the video, and I will remove the spoiler once it's done. So, with the ending of this book, we get 2 characters that are mated, and I don't ship it, and that is Lucien and Elaine. I can't see them together at all. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't ship it. Question number 4, a popular book genre that you hardly reach for. Now, this one is definitely a popular genre, and that is young adult contemporary. I think I own, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. I believe I own only 4 young adult contemporary, and I've read maybe a little bit more than that. I've read a lot more adult contemporary. I just get annoyed easily with young adult contemporary, unfortunately. I have trouble with the main characters. I just feel like they're really annoying. Question number 5, a popular or beloved character that you do not like. Oh, okay. For this one, Gale from The Hunger Games by Suzanne Collins. So many people love Gale and our team Gale, but I did not like him. I did not like his character. I thought he was whiny. He was so annoying with like the whole Katniss Peeta romance thing. It's been a while since I've read it, but I just remember him being like so whiny and petty about like their romance and their relationship when it kind of started as like way to save themselves, and I thought that was really annoying. Question number 6, a popular author that you can't seem to get into. Now this is going to be a little bit like unfair because I haven't really read any of his books, but that is John Green. I just don't, like I said, I'm not a huge young adult contemporary, and I hear one of his best-selling books is The Fault in Our Stars. But I don't like reading books when it has anything to do with medical illnesses or like health, just because I deal with that on a, at work. So I like to escape that when I read, and then especially dealing with kids. So The Fault in Our Stars is never going to be a book that I'm going to read. I mean, I've read synopsis of his books and they just never really grab my attention. Question number 7, a popular book trope that you're tired of seeing. That is when a protagonist suddenly gets powers and they are amazing at them. Not to get confused with they are powerful. So, for example, Harry Potter. He learns he's a wizard and he is very, very powerful, but he struggles learning with his magic. Like he has, he goes through school and he learns how to use it and he's not the best in his class. Okay, that I like. But there are some books where all of a sudden the main character gets powers and they're better than everybody else, and like I want to see some failure with them learning to use their powers. I want to see struggle. I want to see them having a hard time learning. I don't care if they're powerful. That doesn't matter to me. Like I actually love like the chosen one trope. I really do. So when a main character learns they have magic or they're very powerful and they like have episodes where they just explode, I love that because it shows that they haven't learned to master their powers yet. That I love. I love those types of scenes, but it's when they're all of a sudden can just do magic and they're amazing and they're better than everyone else, and it's like, what? You've been doing magic for like a month and they've been doing magic for years. Question number 8, a popular series that you have no interest in reading. For this, I'm going with the Beautiful Creatures series, or the Castor Chronicles by Cami Garcia and Margaret Stoll. They're just really, really long, and I kind of don't really have any desire to. I almost said The Selection by Kira Cass, but you know what? I think I might pick it up soon. I've just heard so many things about this series that it is just like a guilty pleasure, like you get hooked on it, and I think it'd be fun to just get hooked on a fun series. And then question 9, the saying goes, the book is always better than the movie, but what movie or TV show adaptation do you prefer more than the book? For this, I'm going with The Hunger Games again. They did an amazing job with the movies. I love these books, but the movies stepped it up, and what I love the most about the movies is that they expanded the world. In the books, we're in Katniss's first person point of view, and in the movies we see more. We see things going on in the Capitol, we see things going on in the other districts, we see riots, and it's so good. Alright guys, well that is it for this video. I'd love to hear some of your answers to a few of these questions, so go ahead and leave them in the comments and we can, discuss our unpopular opinions. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will see you next time in another video. Bye!